There's so much information out there about what it means to eat and live healthy. We get random articles popping up all the time, making an abundance of claims. It's easy to get lost between the hundreds, maybe even thousands of recommendations available online. In this mini 6-step crash course, we're going to begin laying down the essentials for a realistic, healthy living. This course covers the small changes anyone can make to work towards a healthier life. Don't forget to watch the rest of the steps in later videos. Let's get started! Step 1. Balanced eating. Let's go over the macronutrient groups. First group, carbohydrates or carbs, and this includes bread, pasta, rice and grains, fruits, starchy vegetables like pumpkin, potato, sweet potato, yams, peas, and corn, and sometimes legumes. Group 2 is proteins, and this includes poultry, meats, fish, eggs, and sometimes legumes, dairy, and nuts. Group 3 is fats, and this includes olives and olive oils, avocado, seeds, and sometimes nuts and dairy. We notice veggies are nowhere to be found under this categorization. It's important to mention they would technically fall under carbohydrates. However, you'd have to be eating a whole lot, and I mean way more than you can imagine, before we can count their calories and make them count towards the carb intake. So we just don't group them with the carbs. With that being said, how do we make sure we're getting the right balance of these foods? Here is the golden rule. Make half your plate non-starchy vegetables, 1/4 of your plate whole grains, and the last 1/4 is lean proteins. Here's a visual to help sum it up. Usually when we think of veggies, at the very least we tend to consider them a side dish, if not merely a garnish. Our mindset needs to flip in terms of how important we view their consumption. We need to make them the priority, the star in our meal. It can be a stir fry, roasted veggies, salad, or just a variety of raw veggies. However we choose to consume them is not as important as making sure we actually do consume them. Veggies tend to have a stigma of being boring. That may have been the case for many of us as kids. However, when carefully crafted, they can be extraordinary. Spice and herbs are veggies' best friend and can really help them shine in ways you never thought imaginable. As for the 1/4 of our plate, that's whole grains, this is where we can enjoy pastas, bread, potato, rice, and other starches and grains. Beyond proper quantity, the quality of your grains is very important. Aim for every 8 out of 10 of your grains or starches to be whole grains. Whole grains are the grains that have all 3 parts intact: endosperm, germ, and bran. On the other hand, refined grains only have the endosperm left. Whole grains have been shown to have many positive effects on our health, with the most important being stabilization of blood glucose. Starchy vegetables are considered whole grains as well. Other examples of whole grain are brown rice instead of white rice, whole wheat flour instead of refined flour, quinoa, barley, and oats. Lastly, proteins are pretty straightforward. Opt for leaner options. Poultry and fish are excellent choices, while meats should be limited. When meats are consumed, be cautious of size and try to trim away the excess fat. For proteins, the portion we generally aim for is 3 to 5 ounces. This can be easily eyeballed by using the palm of your hand. Your protein portion needs to be about the size of your palm, not including your fingers. Baking, roasting, and sautéing should be your preferred method of cooking. Try to always apply this golden rule of eating, whether you are cooking, eating out, or invited to a friend's place. What we reviewed in this module is just general advice to balance out your plate. However, when you delve deeper into the quality of foods and what you should or shouldn't eat, this becomes a more personal matter. A dietitian can help you figure out the most appropriate dietary pattern for you based on your health concerns and your health goals. Living a healthy lifestyle isn't a one-size-fits-all situation. So make sure to reach out today to learn more about what your body needs to thrive. And check out other videos we made on YouTube for some healthy recipes.